launching today. I have been working on this project for quite a few weeks, and I'm so excited to finally launch it. Now, yes, this is a new printable digital kit. Why is this important? Because it adds a whole other layer and ability for you to add your faith to any of your creative junk journals. I'm calling these, I had to make two because I started making one and realized, oh my gosh, there's so many pages. They're called divine details because that's what you're going to be doing. So in kit number one, I have 356 pieces. Okay. I've got birds and flowers and Jesus graphics and Christian Renaissance art and tons of Bible verses, quotes, and then timeless Christian sayings. And they're all I've tried to cover like the whole rainbow of colors. I've tried to add and make sure that I've got lots of examples of different styles so that a particular piece of ephemera that you want to add to any of your junk journals and adding faith would be present in both of these kits. So this one's 356. This one's 376. And I think you're going to love this. So let me flip through these really, really quick. Okay. So what you're going to see is a ton of faith word art, okay? And then you're going to see like whole color schemes. So here's a whole page of blues. This is really cool because I made these 2 inches. So get yourself a 2-inch punch if you don't already have one, because then you can just punch these out and they'll be perfect circles. And you'll need a quarter rounder for these. And so now what you're going to notice is the sizes are the same, and then I've changed all the backgrounds and all the wording on them. So there's another blue page. Here's another page with some blues that we've thrown in some pinks. Sing, so the Lord. No worries, God's got me. Trust God, but first pray. There's green. There's some pinks. Lots of different shades of pinks and flowers. Here's some pinks and blues, some more pinks, blues, going into some little bit of greens, and I had to add some reds in here. How did I print that the same? I printed 2 of those. Well, now I've got 2, don't I? Okay, then I made this page of tickets and circles and beautiful ovals, and then some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 octagon shapes. And I made the kit. I made this page kind of as a template, and you're going to see that what I do is I switch the colors out. I do a whole bunch of different colors with all the same verses, and then I switch all the verses out also. Okay. And what are these for? You might say, well, L is for love, right? M, mercy. G is for grace. H is for hope. They can be for whatever you want to do them, right? Okay. So there's a beige neutral page of tickets. Here's a page of blue tickets. Here's a page of pink tickets. And now what you're going to see the verses are all different. Same shape, but I've added lots of different verses and different letters, right? And then on this one, I added some really multicolor, kind of like wood grain things, which I thought looked really, really good. Okay, then I wanted to make sure I had some more like Renaissance vintage things. And so I've used these gorgeous oval frame backgrounds. And here's the thing that I've done in this kit. I've made one page of that, but I've made it in 2 sizes. So you get a large version and then you get a smaller version of each one of these pages. Then I decided, why not add some really fun things? So what I did was I made these kind of just as here's 5 verses about faith. Here's 5 verses about love, right? 5 verses of mercy, 5 verses of hope. Now you're going to see that here's the larger version and then here's the smaller version. So that's kind of my theme throughout these kits is that I give them to you larger, smaller, but then don't forget, if you're good at working with your printer, you can always reduce things even smaller. Let's say you really want these to be even smaller than this. You would just print 2 to a page, and then it's going to become much smaller. Okay, go back to these really fun big cards. So here's just some fun, um, like vintage ledger paper that I put some of the words on. Okay, again, same wording, same backgrounds, just two different sizes. So that's for those people who don't know how to work their printer, don't know how to print things differently. So, and there's some more background beige. And then I added some fun, like neutral hearts, right? And there's 2 pages of those. And then I thought, let's add some music paper. And of course, there is a smaller one, and it obviously just didn't print. So it's the same exact paper. Okay. So that's the first Divine Digitals. And then, as I said, I really got in a roll and I just kept adding things. So this has 33 pages. This one has 30 pages. Okay. And so again, same template that I used, but I've just swapped out all the backgrounds. Okay. And lots of different verses. So there's some blue, there's some pink, there's some gorgeous, more vintage like peonies. Here's some more blues and pinks. Here's some more blue slash green and pink. And then, of course, we had to have some purple, right? And I did some fun backgrounds on some of these. Some more purple. You're gonna love that. And a third page of purple. I wanted to give us all different styles in this whole thing. And then I decided to make these fun, like a little Polaroid thing. And I thought they just came out really awesome. Again, now, why is, okay, I don't know why. Sometimes my printer prints the same page twice, but then that's okay for me because I already have it printed, right? And so here it is smaller, and then I added a whole other set to that page with red hearts. Now, one of the things I want to show you is that I have printed all of this on koala double-sided matte photo paper. The link to this is in my Amazon store. This is 48 pounds, so it's very much a cardstock. And what you're going to notice when you print on matte photo paper is the brilliance of the color, because photo paper is actually coated paper. And so the inks lay down and get absorbed very clearly and crisply. So if you're interested in that look, then I would say print it on matte photo paper. But if you want a softer look, just print it on plain cardstock. You don't have to go to the photo paper. Okay, so here's some more of those ticket and circle pages. And again, these are the same verses here. I have 3 sets, A, B, and C. So I did it in blue, I did it in purple, and this is the next set, different verses that you can see. And I decided to do these wood grain backgrounds. I just thought they were so cool, right? Okay, why do I have the numbers there? 3, the Holy Trinity. 1, there's only one God. 3, what's the other 3? 2, okay, well, I had them in my head and now I can't remember what I was referring to, but I'm sure you'll be able to use those. And so in that one, I did that in yellow. And then I decided I have these gorgeous photos of women praying. They are in one of my last year, one of my beginning uh, journal kits. And if you look at my videos, you've seen I've made a lot of things. And I put them kind of like in a Polaroid frame. I just thought that would look really a fun way to add some beautiful women, not just regular women, but women praying, right? Okay, then I did some more of those 5 verses about things in different color schemes, okay? So there's a yellow, there's a green set. I did the pink and the blue. Here we go again. It printed that one twice. Well, you'll understand that there's a smaller page of this and a smaller page of that. Okay, then, oh, I'm so excited to share this. Now, let me get it out. I splurged and I bought this perfect condition. This is a French Catholic missal, Missell. I believe the date on this, oh, I think it's from the 1800s. Will you look at the perfect condition of this? Okay. And why did I want this? I wanted this because of the age. I can scan this in. So I've scanned in, you can tell the pages that I've scanned in. I've scanned in these gorgeous graphics. And then I put them in some cards so that we could actually, you can enjoy this missile in, you just print this out. So I've given us, again, small and large, right? So you've got that. So that's where I got that. And then I made lots more of these large. Now, why did that print that way? Oh, I guess I didn't put any words on these. I just thought these were so gorgeous. I made these like a week or two ago. So that's why I'm blanking. I love this wood grain. These are so gorgeous. And some of my kits, you'll notice I put a strip of wood in there. Some of my ephemera kits and my collage kits. And I just wanted to have cards to stick that in. So you could put a verse on there if you wanted to. They're just beautiful, right? Okay, we've got some more. Here we go. Now I went to blue butterflies, large and small. And then we had to have some birdies, right? Large and small, light of the world. Then we had to do some more purple. And I know Janie will love this because she's the purple queen. She loves purple stuff. And then I did some pink roses. We needed some large and small pink roses. And then I picked some other pretty pink flowers. So you're going to see a lot of flowers in this kit. But aren't these beautiful to just add these? They make such a statement, right? And then I decided to do some gingham because gingham always works, right? And added some flowers and some other things, large and small. So, are you excited to get your divine details? Well, you're going to start seeing me add these to my um, junk journals, and I am going to have these on sale as an introduction this month. So I hope that you will check out my new Divine Details kit number 1 and kit number 2. Please like this video. Please share this video. I hope that you are subscribed to my channel and that you are enjoying learning how to add your faith to your creativity.